When you first look at Cal State Northridge's Katie Holloway on the basketball court, you see a 6'4" senior forward who can dominate in the post. But take a closer look at her and you'll notice something unique, something that makes this student athlete extraordinary.
When I was 20 months old, I was amputated at the foot, so I just don't have a foot. I have the rest of my limb, and most people, think that it goes below the knee, but it's all the way down, and it goes inside my limb and in my prosthetic. And I've had it since I was 20 months, so it's pretty much all I've ever known. I haven't known anything different than that, and so it's just been my life. I started playing basketball when I was 4, so I decided in high school that that's what I wanted to go to college for, and it was just, everything's been, my parents and my family have been so supportive, and that's how it's always been, is like I've just been treated normal.
But not everyone saw Katie as normal. In high school at Lake Stevens, Washington, she began to receive attention for her on-court play. However, a few schools lost interest when they learned everything about her. CSUN was not one of those schools.
So we didn't think anything about Katie, just thought she was another 6'4". It wasn't until we made arrangements after many phone calls to actually go do a home visit that we found out about a week ahead of time after it was all scheduled, that Katie had only had one leg. And when we were in the visit, her parents wanted to make sure we knew, and we're like, we're very aware, and it didn't bother us before, and we're not going to let it bother us now.
It's really shocking that she just plays right along with it, but you can't really focus on it. Like, you'll think about it for a second, but if you think about it for too long, she's going to score on you, You can't be like, whoa, she's really good. I can't believe she's doing all this, because you have to really guard her.
But even then, Katie was still hesitant to always talk about her circumstances. That shyness would disappear when she joined another team as a member of the U.S. Paralympic volleyball team.
It's completely changed me 180 from where I used to be. I was quiet about my leg. I wouldn't talk about it. I wouldn't show it to people, And meeting all of those girls has opened me up to who I am and what I can be to other people.
No longer hesitant to tell her story, Katie has realized that hers is a tale of overcoming adversity. And as she prepares to graduate, she will always be an inspiration.
I've had people throughout my entire life, saying things that I'm not going to make it, that I'm not going to make it, that I'm not going to do well, or, it's things like that that make me want to push harder and get through everything. And it's like, I can almost say thank you to you, for putting me down, because it's just fueling me more to go better, go faster, and just keep on continuing and finishing out my college career,
Every single person that I tell about her and what she's doing are instantly inspired. They're like, oh my gosh, she can do that. That is amazing.
When I hear other teams and people from my conference, let alone, coaches and everything, it makes me feel so good about myself, yeah, maybe I am doing something extra, more than people think, but it makes me want to push that much harder and work that much harder for other people, that can't do what I can do.
What a success story. There's so many different ways she could go, with how she grew up. And I feel like we're just now starting to get to the best part of Katie Holloway here at CSUN. And I think that story is going to be used more and more, even when she's gone, maybe more than now.